Hey, what's up? We're doing Howard the Duck
Classic.
in honor of Stan Lee dying. Sad day.
How old was he?
95.
That's fucking old.
Yeah, he was old.
Yeah, man.
Long life. Good life.
And back then, everybody ate like fucking.
Good shit. That's probably why he was stayed alive so long.
Everyone ate like margarine and
Yeah, lard.
lard and fucking.
Well, some people didn't. He probably didn't. Maybe he didn't. He was always a rich dude, so he probably always had the inside info
yeah, I
on
gotta
that.
say, everyone wants to like praise him and idolize him right now, but I heard that he was kind of a ruthless asshole who stole a lot of ideas and designs from a lot of lesser known people and took it as his own, even though he didn't create it.
He's a lot like Steve Jobs, because he was like a face. He was the face of Marvel. He never did
Right, and all the faceless people did all the work and
Well,
got no credit.
That's not true though, because he did write a lot of stories. It's like he did write a lot. He truly did write a lot. But he would work with Jack Kirby, who's like the illustrator guy, who's like awesome. Everyone loves his stuff, and I know like Kirby dots are like a big thing with illustration, where it's like he would have all these like little dots, and it looks like very like psychedelic. All his background's like super psychedelic, almost like Ren and Stimpson. Like Ren and Stimpy-ish, like when he would have stuff like that.
So like watercolor painting.
Yeah, actually, almost like when anime, when something crazy happens in anime and there's this weird background that kind of flashes in. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
it reminds me a little bit of like if you go to a museum and see like a diorama and the background watercolor paintings they have to look like real places.
look up Kirby dots if you guys listen. Whoever's listening to this, but you'll see what I mean.
What is going on right now in this shit? They're showing the background of Howard the Duck's family, or
Kirby dots would like how it would show energy and shit. See that? Like he would show like these these like little dot formation. That's like, I know, like a thing he completely came up
it
with.
looks sort of like atoms or molecules or particles.
But yeah, so he came up with a lot of shit, and a lot of like characters are like completely with Stan Lee, and kind of Stan Lee took the credit for most of these characters.
Did we introduce what we're watching? Or
Yeah, we're talking about Howard the Duck. So we're in Duckworld right now.
When did this movie come out?
This movie came out
85 or something, right?
80s, right?
Definitely 80s.
85 sounds right.
With
86.
Lea Thompson. Oh, there's a Flashdance reference.
Yeah, wow. Splash Dance, because it's this is Duckworld, so everything's this came out in
We're about to see some juicy duck tits.
summer of '86.
It's the year I was born. So early summer of '86. So I was like a toddler. Probably one of the first movies I saw.
Check out that '80s flat top on that duck.
That big ass that duck has.
That was like a jock cut, right?
Yeah, like Herschel Walker.
Oh wow, they even had different like races too. That makes sense though. There's black ducks. Most ducks are black, right?
Yeah, man. Check your privilege,
Or
bro.
brown, probably, right? Most ducks are brown. Those little brown ducks.
Why you gotta be white?
They definitely don't look like this. This looks more like a chicken.
So he lives in a duck world?
This is Duckworld, yeah.
These duck tits.
Oh, nice play duck.
Yeah, play duck.
That's the weird thing about Howard the Duck. So Howard the Duck is a Marvel comic, and I know he is. Apparently, the comic's good, and it's supposed to be like he's kind of like Rocket in
Galaxies.
Galaxies. Yeah, kind of like a snarky. Supposed to be like kind of adult theme too. The comic, I know, like
Weird.
yeah, it's like an adult comic I know for Marvel.
Do you know how this got made? Like, is it the producers and directors and stuff involved? Or
I mean, so this is George Lucas, you guys know, right? You know this is George Lucas' movie, right?
Yeah.
Now I do.
And dude, this duck tits.
Ugh.
Ooh, we got to see some
Fucking
duck.
gross.
She's masturbating in a tub. The infamous duck tits scene.
Yeah. I need to excuse myself for 10 minutes, boys.
Oh wow, all these '80s ducks.
You know what this movie reminds me of? Did you ever watch the TV show Dinosaurs?
Yeah, it's a lot like it.
Not the
You
mama.
know what's funny? That's just
Not
that
the
one duck totally looked like the son because he had the mohawk.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any connection with the people that worked on it?
No, I don't think so. You know what? Because I know.
Why? It's late 80s to early 90s. You don't think there's any kind of crossover?
No, well, I know. Dinosaurs was Jim Henson, and I don't think this is Jim Henson.
That show really, I liked it, but it really made me feel like uncomfortable. I don't know, something about it was kind of off.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the whole time you kind of like knew they were destined to
This looks awesome.
die. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna go extinct.
It's true.
So it's kind of dark.
That's how they end it, right? With like the
Yeah, it's like
the meteor.
fucked up, sad.
I heard this suit costs like tons of money. I'm trying to look it up how much it costs because there's like a little guy, there's like a midget in there, but like.
Did this movie come out before or after Back to the Future?
I didn't Back to the Future 82. Let's see. Back to the Future is 85, so this is like a year before. I mean, it makes sense because look how close Lea Thompson like looks. Dude, I love Lea Thompson around this time, by the way.
Lea Thompson was in this before Back to the Future?
After. A year after.
Oh, okay.
And probably, honestly...
So this movie tried to leech off of the success of Back to the Future and Lea Thompson's being in it. Yeah, did you ever see the movie All the Right Moves? It's a football movie with Tom Cruise, Lea Thompson, and
No, I know the name.
Chris Penn. Pretty good. It's about like a really good high school team in Pittsburgh, where the Steelers play. I don't know if you ever heard. Doug, you know who the Steelers are?
I've heard of them.
You ever heard of
I've
the
heard
Pittsburgh
of them.
Steelers?
Do you know who Jerome Bettis is?
Yeah. Henry Applesburger.
Oh shit!
Hey, it's Leah.
So several dwarf actors were hired to play this, Howard the Duck, including a 12-year-old actor. And
Why do they need several? Because they died during the film.
Yeah, they.
I guess so. Actually, a midget, Ed Gale, who was then 22, he would go on to play, the Chucky. And, but the suit cost $2 million to make.
Jesus, really?
$2 million to make.
What did it do though?
I think just because it's like animatronic. Like his whole face is animatronic.
Yeah.
Jonathan Landis could have directed it. That he was at one point up for it because Lucas wanted Jonathan Landis to do it, but Landis turned it down and did Trading Places instead, which was a much better choice. George Lucas also at one point wanted it to be animated, which was probably a better idea.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I think that would have worked. A cool '80s cartoon with this would have worked. Even with the same plot, would have been a lot funner.
Yeah.
Lea Thompson took guitar lessons during production.
The-
She had to learn how to play guitar, which is ridiculous for this movie.
There's a big plot point right here.
So it took 4 puppeteers to control his facial expressions. So I guess that explains why it was so expensive. There's wires, motors, batteries, and probably a nightmare to work on the set with.
It's a nightmare to look at. It's really not. If I'm a kid,
It's creepy.
looking at Howard the Duck, it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, it would be.
She about to get raped.
They are.
Hashtag me too, guys.
I mean, this movie ended up costing $40 million, pretty much $40 million in 1985, and it only grossed $16 million. So it was a huge loss. And then you got to think about $40 million to make budget. That means they marketed it probably for another 20, so it's about a $60 million movie. They only got 20 back. Big flop.
Everybody sign up. Hashtag Howard the Duck me too.
Yeah.
We're not going to let Lea Thompson get away with this.
Yeah, look at this rape. But Ducky comes in and saves the day. Oh god.
Oh, he broke the third wall there.
Oh, so apparently the guy who's this voice is Chip Zen or something, who's a Broadway guy, and this is really his only movie. Martin Short and and Robert Williams auditioned for the part and got turned down.
That you
He
got.
As
died
did-
from AIDS.
As did John Cusack.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like, what the fuck was George Lucas's thought? Like, oh, he's like pulling some kind of original thing here.
Mhm.
I would have gone with Martin Short.
Yeah, that'd been pretty cool.
Actually, you know what? This kind of thing would have been perfect for Robin Williams. Glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, it would have been a bad career mistake.
Is this before or after the Fisher King?
I think this is
That's a really good Terry Gilliam movie.
before the Fisher King, because the Fisher King is 91. You think Fisher King took some stuff from this or something?
Thanks, Howard. You saved me from being raped.
Her daughter now is like an axe and stuff.
What?
Is this a kids movie?
No, that's what's weird about this movie, because it's not.
Who's her daughter?
But it is, and it isn't. And the
Emma
comic is
Thompson?
kind of an adult theme thing.
Who?
Is it Emma Thompson?
Mm-mm.
Tessa Thompson?
Is it even Thompson?
Her name is Zoe Deutsch.
Oh, who is that?
That's
I know that name.
That's Lea Thompson's daughter.
Zoe Deutsch. I know that name.
She's real cute. She looks like her. She looks like her when she's young.
Oh, she's in that terrible James Franco movie with Bryan Cranston.
Oh, this girl's a cutie. Oh,
Yeah, I
why
like her.
him?
She is
Yup.
a cutie, yeah.
Yup. No, she's good. Yeah, she does look like her when she's in
Let's go, Flames. They're up.
it.
She looks a lot like Natalie Portman.
She does. That's what I thought, too. It's funny. She looks like, which is good, like a young Natalie
But
Portman.
you got that, right? Like,
Yep, I totally saw that.
weird.
She doesn't really look like, she does look like Lea Thompson, but like, you know, I see it in the eyes, because they got like the similar eyes, and like a nose, but like, that's about it. Still different look.
Do you think Natalie Portman's father fucked her mother without them knowing?
Mm. Who knows?
Is there some kind of gene splicing going on in Hollywood, where they have like a
He's got a couple
laboratory?
sperms in her.
They have. It's almost like a
Yo, baby, I think I shoot a couple sperms in you.
Yeah, do you think like Hollywood has like a casting sperm bank to where like they get like the sperm of like a couple actors or actresses they want to combine, and they just kind of have some scientists like create the formula for that shit?
Oh, yeah, we're smoking on what? Kush papers right now? Kush
Oh, yeah, we're
hemp,
doing some Kush stuff.
hemp
So
wraps, right?
we gotta promote them, do some videos for them.
Definitely do some reviews.
What's the flavor?
Good question.
This one is berries. I like their flavors.
Yeah.
So Jay
Very subtle.
Leno was supposed to appear in this movie. What a loss that we didn't get to see that.
What kind of berry?
Berry.
Just berries.
Is this Stevie Wonder?
It's smooth, whatever it is, right?
It feels like a
Probably
Stevie
is
Wonder
Stevie Wonder.
ripoff.
Because you know what? I bet you it's Stevie Wonder because they, they spent a lot of money on this movie. I bet you they spent on the soundtrack. I bet you it's Stevie Wonder. Like, we're gonna get a kick-ass soundtrack.
Have you heard the? I don't know what you would call it, but like conspiracy theory that Stevie Wonder faked his blindness just
Yeah, I was
trying.
You know what's so funny?
Get more success over his mediocre talent.
So I was listening to like these betting guys, and some of these guys were starting to talk conspiracy theories, and they were talking about that was one of them. They were talking about how there is some evidence of Stevie Wonder not being blind,
Weird.
or maybe he's just not letting on how blind he is.
Like the way he reacts to stuff.
Well, yeah, and that is the thing with blind people. It's like they're blind, but they have partial sight. Like that is kind of a thing.
Do you think that he was like moderately blind and he played it up to get more like respect and accolades out of it?
Could be, or maybe it's a lot of people say it's a gimmick.
But the good thing about it is, as a gimmick, you can't question it. You know?
Yeah, I'm looking online. There's some.
If you question him faking his blindness, you're automatically an asshole.
There's some There's some evidence. There's even this guy on Behind the Horn on ESPN. His name is what is it? What is this dude's name? Bomani Jones. Do you know him? You know Bomani Jones. He's talked about this about how Stevie Wonder's not blind. And there's some people. It's funny. Stevie Wonder goes to basketball games. He gets courtside seats. He cheers. He seems to follow the action. What the fuck is going on?
Mm-mm.
You don't just go to courtside seats if you don't. I see him. He's sitting here with Spike Lee. Unless he just wants to hang out with Spike Lee.
Who doesn't though? Spike Lee has the best views, bro.
I think it's this. Stevie Wonder has partial sight. And I think he's kind of a little bit of a circus act. He plays into the whole bit. Smart.
So you're saying that Zoe Deutsch is Emma Thompson's daughter?
No. I'm saying she's Lea Thompson's daughter.
They don't really look alike.
No, they do, man. Pull a photo with them together. People say that people like talk about it. Like I'm like seeing like articles about it. They look alike. Madeline Deutsch's sister, I guess she's cute too, but definitely Zoe's good.
Zoe Deutsch looks a little bit like my waifu.
Yeah. I noticed that.
You know
One of your waifus.
One of my waifus.
You know who has really hot daughters? What's the woman from Groundhog Day?
Wait, Ally McBeal?
Her daughter.
Oh no, Amy McDowell.
Yeah, her daughters are really fucking hot.
Who's that?
Really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Like ridiculously looking. And she was always hot too.
Andy McDowell. What am I even talking about? Andy McDowell's cute. What am I even talking about? I'm looking at her. She still looks good, even like older.
That Southern charm.
Yeah.
Dude,
her daughters are
Groundhog
cute.
Day
Yeah.
before, right, Doug?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Dude, Groundhog Days are classic.
Did you ever see Sex, Lies, and Videotape?
Can't say I've seen that.
Do you know what it's about?
Nope.
It's about a guy who he moves back to the town where an old college buddy of his lives, and he has this obsession with watching women masturbate while he videotapes them, and he masturbates to the videotapes.
Yeah.
So Zoe Deutsch is the product of Lea Thompson and Howard Deutsch. Howard Deutsch directed Pretty in Pink, Grumpy Old Men. What else did he do?
I thought Pretty in Pink was John Holmes.
Yeah, John Hughes. He worked with John Hughes. The Great Outdoors. He did that. Also
John
Hughes.
Candy and Dan Aykroyd.
Another John Hughes one.
John Holmes, isn't that a porno director?
No, John Hughes did The Breakfast Club. And
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's
No, I'm saying,
Day
but John Holmes, isn't that like a famous porno
That is a
director?
porno dude, yeah.
I
think he died of AIDS.
Lea Thompson's kind of into Howard.
Dude, that's a thing. You have not seen this movie ever?
Like
So you're not seen this. That's a thing in this.
I've seen it. I've
Also,
never
apparently
paid
the comic.
attention.
I mean, that's a big thing in this. It's a big
It does
relationship.
his claw.
This is
It doesn't make any sense why she is either.
This is one of the earliest forms of hentai type shit.
Oh, it's true.
But this is
where
like
people like furry.
people used
I
to
that-
make cartoon drawings
this today
of
for my
Howard the Duck
waifu.
fucking Lea Thompson all the time.
Yeah.
Well, no, even in the comic, it's actually a thing. This is like a thing. Beverly and Howard are kind of like a thing. Even in the comic, they get down in the comic. It's like kind of a thing. It's kind of like a known like joke in the comic world. Like there's an episode where they have or an issue where they have sex. Oh,
That's
Duck
so
Money.
bad. That's so dumb. They
Dumb
just add
Duck
a
Money.
beak to fucking.
It looks terrible.
They just add a beak to
Well,
them.
you can tell they didn't have Photoshop then.
Ew. A
Whoa,
gross
dude, a gross little duck condom.
condom outside the wrapper, which is
It's like tiny.
and it's like outside the wrapper too, which is.
It's also just like way too
That's enough for ducks.
descriptive. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
It's like way too detailed and descriptive for that world. Like
Ducks-
that's too much.
Duck dicks like don't need a lot of like
Yeah,
protection.
like,
So
now-
it's like
now
you
we're
can just like
thinking
keep
about,
it
like,
out like
Aren't
that.
they coiled or something?
Now
or
we're
like
thinking about
barbed
how
or something?
duck dicks and duck condoms
Ducks
operate.
definitely have some terrifying cocks. You can look it
Don't
up.
they?
And, yeah, it's something like that. Same with turtles.
It's like a
It's
taper.
Or
no,
something?
it's like you're right. It's like a pig's tail. I'm pretty sure.
Have you seen a taper cock?
It's like get stuck.
It's like a garden hose with the water set like to the highest setting and just loose.
Yeah. Mallard cock. You ever suck mallard
All right,
cock?
so a duck penis pretty much looks like a fucking like it's so gross. It looks like a vein that comes out and hangs out. It looks like a worm.
tremor.
It looks like a worm.
Like a tremor mouth.
Yeah, and it's
It
floppy.
does look like a tremor.
It looks like a little worm that's like hanging out of their ass.
Yeah.
And I say, like, even with this terrible hair, Lea Thompson still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
No, she looks great. She's got a good face.
There's a movie where she's like naked and sunbathing, right?
Yeah, I think so, but I think that's later. Is that Martin Short? Yeah, look at those leggings. Wow, so leggings I guess are from the 80s, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Tim Robbins is in this movie, guys.
Weird.
He's really tall.
Yeah, he actually. I'm seeing here online.
Is he Canadian?
He said they got Howard wrong. It's weird he even has to talk about that movie. Like like what? He's like they got a lot wrong in this movie, not just Howard. But yeah, good performance by old Tim Robbins. I think he's dating. Is he with Susan Sarandon here or no? Probably not. Not yet.
Dude, what's that movie? Hudsucker?
Proxy.
I need to see that.
That's a pretty good movie. It's kind of boring though. I mean, it's funny how it's a movie I wouldn't want to watch again. I would, like.
It's one of those movies that's good because it's like really well done, but that's not interesting, really.
No, it is interesting. It's just also kind of like it's so like 50s too, and it's so stylized, and it's not like a style that
When
I'm
did
really
that come
into.
out in relation to Shawshank?
Post.
You think that movie came about because of Shawshank?
Actually, no. No. Never mind. It's pre Shawshank.
So you think you got Shawshank because of that?
Not at all. I don't think anyone went and saw it. It's like a Proxy. I'm sure it bombed. And
Did you ever see Hudson Hawk?
no,
Hudson
I
Mohawk.
know that's with Bill, or was it what's the dude
Bruce
from Die
Willis.
Hard? Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Well, Hudson Mohawk.
If he's not
Andy
fucking,
McDowell's also.
I'll
in
just
that.
say this:
Do you know that?
if he's not shoeless and shuffling down like a tower, then I don't really give a shit about Bruce Willis.
He's got versatility. Bruce Willis can do a lot of different shit.
I like him in Pulp Fiction and Die Hard. That's it.
You know, like Fifth Element?
No, I'm not big. I'm like not a big fan of his really.
What was that new shit he did with
Oh God, he's in like tons of shit like Red.
No.
Red.
The guy who did Fifth Element. What was that new movie they did?
Oh.
He's not in that,
Valerian.
Yes.
Bruce Willis isn't in that.
What's it called?
Valerian in the World of
something,
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Valerian Steel.
Yeah, cut Howard up. I'd like to see that. They should cut Howard up. Howard's a big Buckeyes fan, as you can see in this movie too. Flames win.
Yeah.
Flames win. Sharks win. That's a big parlay hit for me.
Yeah, what year did Groundhog Day come out?
What was
I guess.
Guess.
I'm guessing here is like
What-
92.
Ask what? What is the movie?
No, 94.
What movie?
Groundhog Day. 94.
89.
What'd you say, Doug?
I said 94.
No, you
I
said,
first said 92.
and you said 94?
Yeah.
93.
Fuck.
Whoa.
All right, so I was like right in there.
That's
I went under.
that's
Too far.
pretty good. But you got like exactly the range
Right,
of
yep,
it.
right over it, exactly.
Yeah, Andy McDowell's in that. You know who else in that? Chris Elliott plays the cameraman.
Howard the Duck. I wonder if Lea Thompson actually recorded that. I mean, I know she had to play her guitar, but singing wise, maybe. Probably.
I don't know. I mean, it's like it's hard to do.
It's true.
I did not know that Tim Robbins is in this shit. Did you ever see Mr. River? Doug?
No.
Did you ever watch Mystic River?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it though.
It's not a fun movie.
Hmm.
It's about like this guy's daughter getting like raped and murdered,
Mm.
but it's really good. You know,
Who made that?
I think Sean Penn acting and directing it. Spicoli.
Good old Spicoli. You guys like Chris Penn? Don't put that gun in my fucking father.
Oh yeah, Reservoir Dogs. Shit. Oh,
That part's fucking
it's
awesome.
a Clint Eastwood movie, Mystic River.
Clint Eastwood, damn, really?
Oh, yeah, the mule looks good.
That does look really good. I completely agree.
I kind of,
Completely agree.
I'm a little confused on what the plot is though. Like,
Oh, it's
What-
simple. I think it's
what amount of drugs is he moving that they even care about it? You know?
Oh, I don't know the details of that, but it's like seems like
Right.
a last job type thing, or he doesn't even know that he has like that on there.
Did you see The Game?
Yeah, with Michael Douglas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
It
What
feels
Douglas?
like a almost like pre VR type shit, like virtual reality type shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It was like it's set up. It's
Like-
like set up around.
But it's almost like where it like fucks with your brain because like you're like set to like a preset, like reality or some shit, and then you go like figure it out.
Yeah. Doesn't his brother give it to him as a gift or something? Does he kind of know? He knows he's in a game, right?
No, yeah, it's his birthday present.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it. No, he doesn't know he's in the game at all.
Oh, he doesn't. He's somewhere. Okay.
He only knows at the end, and he only finds out because he jumps out of a plain glass window in the middle of the building and to his death, and the fact that he was able to like just willingly kill himself, he realized he was in the game.
Weird.
That's how it ends.
It might be a very good movie.
Dude, look at that outfit.
Hers?
Well, no, she got a moo but his.
Oh god, wow, this is awesome. There's a movie.
She actually thinks he's like a real person because of that outfit.
Is he a cop?
No, he's a duck.
He's a duck cop, though? She got beautiful blue eyes, that duck. I gotta see why Lea Thompson's
How does she
falling
not
for
think
him.
he's like fucking strange?
Look at those baby blues. Of course Lea Thompson's gonna fall in love with that.
Sure.
Do you think when this movie came out during Halloween, everyone dressed up as Howard the Duck?
Movie came out in August.
I bet there were Howard
You're
Duck.
saying, you're saying there was some fallout off
I'm
it.
hoping.
I
I'm
bet
really
there were,
hoping.
man.
How do you dress up as Howard the Duck?
It's a big
Like
excursion.
a fake shitty duck costume?
That's
Like-
not even
What do you
that.
mean?
Sunglasses.
Look at, what would you put S that? You have a like shitty.
Oh, he's
Oh, dude, look at this. He's like,
look at this dirty duck. He's gonna eat that ass. He's gonna bite.
he was gonna bite her ass.
He was.
Is that an acceptable thing in Duckworld?
I guess.
Oh, nice.
This movie's very sexual.
What's going on here?
And like that lady like wasn't even attractive. She was like a big fat black lady. Like
Oh, he got a job at
In
a
a
massage
porn
parlor.
place.
It's like a massage parlor. Yeah.
But this movie's not for kids.
I don't know who this is for.
Exactly. This is like
Who's it
no
for?
one.
College
Frankenstein's? I think it's for
people,
Frankenstein's, which is nobody's.
It's Howard, thank you, and I'm taking a break.
This guy kind of fits in at a porn place.
We are bonus, but we seem to have a plugged up air jet in number 5.
Everyone's sweating all the time.
Yeah, this guy's disgustingly sweaty.
This
like
lighting is
dripping.
pretty grimy.
Good. Good calling the sweating.
I like this atmosphere.
Joe Dirt is a little like Howard the Duck.
Joe, yeah, pretty much same guy.
Yeah, Joe Dirt is definitely good. How the duck type.
Do you remember the radio show that Joe Dirt's on?
He's on.
Kevin Leary. Dennis Leary.
No. It's Dennis Miller.
Dennis Miller. Dennis Leary.
Dennis Miller, but what's the name of it?
Oh, who knows?
Xander Kelly.
Oh,
wow.
Xander
How
Kelly.
how do you know that? How do you just remember that?
Because Comedy Central.
That's funny that it is
Comedy
a thing.
Central playing that movie way too fucking much because it's not funny at all. And it's
Xander
on Comedy
Kelly.
Central.
Hey, did you hear Joe Dirt on Xander Kelly?
Well, it is a thing in good movies or in movies you like, or just movies that are memorable,
But don't you remember,
where you
like,
can remember
Comedy
names
Central
of characters.
Playing movies that were not comedies at all, like The Coach. The movie fucking sucks.
No, I remember that, but
That's Dennis Leary.
Dennis
It's
Leary.
a Christmas.
You're talking about The Ref.
Sort of.
The Ref.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Ref. That's a dark movie.
The Coach is not a movie.
That movie
Where it's
sucks
like
shit.
he's like
The
taking
Ref
family
is
hostage.
terrible. Yeah,
Right? During Christmas.
The Ref is fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's
There's
it.
a super dysfunctional family, and like he like ends up
who
like.
is the dad? The mom and dad? That could be
Kevin
Kevin Spacey.
Spacey.
Yeah. There you
Oh
go.
fuck!
And he raped that kid.
He definitely
Yo,
raped
he
that
fucked
kid.
the shit out of that kid. And Dennis Leary probably fucking cucked out on that too.
Dennis Leary was probably
Yep.
on so much coke he didn't care.
Ripping off Bill Hicks' fucking stuff.
He's probably on so much coke didn't care. He was doing what's that guy from Penn State? Paterno. Turning the other
Yeah.
cheek.
Joe Paterno, yeah.
Pulled a Paterno.
Saquon Barkley got Paterno'd out.
Judy Davis is the mom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Weird.
I haven't seen her in a long time. She got old as shit.
The Ref.
Ugh, let's not think about The Ref. The movie sucks.
Did you see Zodiac?
Total Comedy Central movie, by the way. The Ref. It's like that's the only spot you'll see it because they'll show some shit comedy.
It's sort of a Christmas movie though too.
That's why it comes on. I remember because it's like they would
It's
show
sort
it
of a
because it's like,
Christmas movie.
well, here's the thing: it's probably cheap for them to license that crap. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
not getting Christmas. You're not getting Christmas Vacation on the cheap. That's going to TNT with Ted
I'll
Turner.
say this: Howard the Duck, not something I've ever seen on television just randomly.
Nah,
Never.
not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
see
this is
that.
like one of those like
You have to like
so
you
bad
have
it's
to, like,
good.
search
It's like
it out.
it's like the
You have to go
Troll 2
find
or
it.
something or like
Yeah.
The Room.
a lot.
It's
I mean,
so
a lot of people
shitty,
saw
so
it.
bad.
I saw it as a kid. You guys didn't see it as a kid
On what?
No.
on VHS. So it's, like I said,
No,
It's from
I honestly can
1986.
say I don't think I was aware of its existence until like I got older.
it's a. I thought it was a kids movie, but it was really not. Obviously,
Well, it's funny how like it should be.
this,
no
this
reason
actually
why
like
it
looks
wouldn't
awesome. By the way, like some of this like is a cool atmosphere, even though it's like all
that
like
hair's fucked up.
it's all like fake punk, but like it looks.
Is that
cool.
a wig?
No, it's her hair.
It's probably is her hair. Yeah.
It's all like teased. Song's pretty good,
It's another Prince ripoff.
dude. This is all. What was the song I said? This is like the Howard the Duck songs rip off of. What's that song?
Let's
I said-
crazy.
Yeah, Let's Go Crazy by Prince. It's like such
Let's
a.
go crazy.
It has such a vibe of
Let's
that.
go mad.
But I like this one too. She's got good voice.
You know that Prince had like women that he kind of gave songs and like trained and you know they're like versions of him,
What who?
like Sheila E. Fuck. Hold on.
Just does that in the middle of the song?
Carmen Electra.
Really? Carmen Electra.
Vanity.
She's
Kim
disappeared.
Basinger.
Carmen Electra. just
Sheila E.
disappeared.
There's a
Hmm. So Larry Bomb, what is it? Cherry Bomb and Lea Thompson actually is the vocals in this. She sang good on that. I like her voice.
Yeah, she's like can sing.
It's like
That's
pretty
weird.
good. I mean, I'm looking at this up. She did have to train like to play guitar and like sing for like 6 months. Because I
she's
guess
playing guitar.
they thought this was gonna make money.
is that
Yeah, she's
guy
playing
from?
guitar. Or you know what? They probably wanted to do this. She's not playing guitar, probably, like especially not in the recorded stuff. But they probably wanted to make sure that she knew what it looked like,
That's how
so
they
that
did it
she's
back
like
then.
playing close, and they turn her off, and it's like at least she's got the formations, or like she knows that like how to strum right or with something.
Dude, it was the 80s. Everyone did their own stunts. Everyone
Everyone's doing blow.
brought their own drugs. Yeah, they did their
What's
own
that other
drugs on
shit that
screen.
Leonardo DiCaprio's like on in Wolf of Wall Street?
Lewds.
Everyone's
Was
snorting
doing
down lewds.
Slurping out, yeah. But you know what? No, this movie kind of sucks because there's no single jewel. Like, where's the jewels? You know?
Yeah, do it. Barstool. Barstool.
How is that-
Barstool's the new MTV.
Yeah, it is kind of. Need some
Barstool
more.
is the new ESPN more, I'd say.
Get more TSN.
Yeah, it does have an ESPN vibe. Like if ESPN was like doing the stuff that like the college jocks actually want to see.
Yo, you got Howard mad.
Dude, Howard doesn't fuck around. His voice sucks.
I'm gonna say this movie reminds me a lot of the
What
Mario.
is this guy from?
This guy's from a lot of things. I was gonna say like, who's this guy then? He's from good stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, he's in the Full Metal. No,
He's in Jim Genre shit.
Platoon. I know he's in Platoon.
Yep, he's in Jim Genre shit.
I think you're right.
He's in
He's definitely who was that
Summer
motherfucker?
Vacation.
No earring in your other ear? I'll just make the hole myself. No, please, please don't. The money.
It's all right, Mickey.
Yeah, who is this fucking guy? I gotta look it up now.
He looks like he's related to John Turturro.
Yeah, or Caviezel.
Or in the
or
movie
something.
together. Nose Crossing? That's a good movie. See,
at least this movie, like I said, isn't like such a slog. Like it's still like watchable, but it's like
Kind of is.
crappy.
Howard,
I don't know.
ruined my
It's,
show.
I think it knows what it is. It's self-aware. And it's...
You're right. Did you say Jim Jarmusch, by the way?
Yeah.
That's who it is. He's a Jim Jarmusch like dude.
Summer Vacation.
Stranger Than Paradise.
Something like that. But I was close.
I'm trying to think what I like know him from. Like it's something else. Something else. What is it? It could be something weird, just from what I know him from.
What's his name?
His name is Richard Edson. He is from a lot of like shit, man. I guess that's what it is. He's just from Platoon. Doug is right. He's in Ferris Bueller, Howard the Duck. He must have a tiny part in Ferris Bueller. I don't remember that.
Okay, he's in the part where they bring the car to the garage, and they take the car out and drive it all over the fucking city.
Oh.
And run up the miles on it. He's in the car driving with the other guy.
I know what part you're talking about now.
Oh, fuck.
I know exactly.
man.
They take it. Yeah, I know you're talking about. He's the gas station. Yep.
Strange
That's
Days.
awesome.
Strange Days
Yeah.
is fucking awesome
He
movie.
has some cool. He has some cool roles. I'm looking through
Strange
his shit.
Days is Tom Sizemore at his best.
Yeah.
Do you know who Tom Sizemore is?
Yeah.
He's a really good actor. He's
Yeah.
in a lot of good shit,
Thomas Sizemore's in.
and he's a psycho.
Yeah, I mean
He
that
is a
dude's.
psycho.
It's funny. He's in Always Sunny too.
Saved
He's got a
by
good.
Ryan.
He's got a good little
he's
bit part in Always
crack
Sunny.
that head open like a coconut. And
He's the trucker in Always Sunny. He wants
Yeah.
to like have sex with them, with
crack
Dennis
open like
and
a
Charlie.
coconut.
He's in Saved by Ryan too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
He's
That's
in
big
a
part.
lot of shit. He's really good. But he's also in Super Mario Brothers movie.
Is he really?
Yep.
Who is he, man? Luigi?
No, Richard Edson is.
No, I know. I've been
in
looking
the
at
Super Mario Brothers movie.
But I have to say, there's
Richard Edson's in that fucking shit.
There's something that I remember him from, and it's just like it's not really clicking. But I guess
Do the right thing.
I guess it's just you've seen him so much. I guess
That's
it's,
it. Do the
maybe
right
just
thing.
he's a
That
character.
Spike Lee movie. That's
I
what
guess it
you
was
saw
that.
in.
I was
He's
thinking
in
about it.
Platoon.
You know
I
what
think
he
it's
looks
Platoon
like?
in that.
He looks like somebody who works at a pizzeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, he totally does. You know who's awesome, and he kept reminding me of that guy. And I know this guy died early. He's only in a few movies. He's that guy who's in Dog Day Afternoon. He's the guy.
Cazzelli.
Yeah, Cazzelli. That guy's fucking
Jim?
awesome. Yeah, he's like in everything he's in is good. I think he died. It's because
He's in The
Evil.
Godfather. He's in Dog Day Afternoon, and he's in Jim.
Is he just a pure Coppola dude? Like, is that why? Is he like Coppola's guy? Like
John
he's-
Cazale
I want to know like
or
more
John
about that. Dude.
Cazale?
Yeah, it's John Cazale. Yeah, and I mean he
Oh,
died.
he's in Deer
78.
Hunter.
Yeah, I mean he's in like look at his. If you look
And
at
his
his like,
Conversation, which is with Gene Hackman and Francis Ford Coppola,
shit, just look at his movies.
and
they're like awesome movies. Like even I know like I've never seen it, but I know this movie's.
oh,
supposed to
Harrison
be
Ford's
liked.
in that shit. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know the Conversation's supposed to be real good with Gene Hackman.
Yeah, Harrison Ford's in that shit.
Yeah. What? Which one?
Conversation.
Oh, is it really?
I didn't know that until now.
Huh. That must be that's
yeah,
a
but
new
Gene
one.
Hackman's on the cover.
Yeah, it's a Gene Hackman movie. I know. Honestly.
Yo, wow. Okay, he's been in 4 different Oscar-nominated
Yeah.
movies.
He's like
4 different. Godfather, Deer Hunter, Dog Day Afternoon, Conversation.
you know what's interesting about him? He's like he did some editing and cinematography, so he was like into stuff, into filming.
He also did music for Deer Hunter.
Italian Irish
He's
guy.
credited on the soundtrack
Here's
for the Deer
the
Hunter.
here's the song or the intro to the making of.
Like this,
Oh, she looks so good. Her hair looks good
Yo,
here.
her hair looks a lot different now.
Yeah, he's like looks good here. She looks fucking hot.
Yeah, no,
Is
but
it a
she
normal
looks really
human?
good in Back to the Future.
Yeah. All right, so Cazale, whatever his name is, he was like he did some Broadway for a little bit. I guess that's maybe where he got some attention because he's good. You know, he's just you can tell he's got some chops.
He did some TV
You know
shit
what I mean,
too. The American White, NYPD. Oh shit! Yeah, this is like
oh, so he was just like, dude, he's going from like Sidney Lumet to Coppola. It's like
Oh,
all
damn,
good
ooh.
act. Yeah,
Yeah,
I love this
ooh.
part by the way, Doug. Doug, this is like one of my favorite.
Ooh.
This is why I've always loved this
Damn.
movie. She's so hot.
And she's like bending over, like she's like posing, like oh damn, dude. You know how you were saying Suspiria was written for like 8-year-old girls? Like her part was written for like an
And
8-year-old
look at even
girl.
like her top, like under there, it's like real.
Yeah.
no, you
buddy.
never seen All the Right Moves?
I don't think so.
She plays Tom Cruise's girlfriend, and he's like a high school superstar defensive linebacker that's going to get recruited to a like prestigious college.
Nice.
Ducky's gonna get some action here. You know what this kind of reminds me of a little bit? It's like sort of when like Brian from Family Guy is with girls, where it's like this weird thing like this of animals fucking something. It's a strange feeling, but I guess it's the human voice. Oh,
No,
damn,
you're right,
look at her
because
here.
Brian does have a really hot girlfriend on Family Guy.
It's like the same kind of content. Maybe they got that from this.
Is this bestiality?
I'd say yeah, it is.
But it's different though, because the loophole is it's sort of like with like
Well-
women fucking their students. It's like it's okay if it's a woman fucking like a young boy, but if it's a man fucking young girl, it's bad. You know.
Dude, Howard's fucking pussing out.
Hey, he really is. What's wrong with you, Howard?
Oh, it's the duck boner.
Me a bitch.
Anyway, where will it all lead? Marriage, kids, a house in the suburbs?
Oh, dude, she's trying to get.
Just face it.
He's just trying to get down.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Wow.
Oh, you bitch, Howard. She like really wants it too.
It is so funny how Beverly totally wants Howard. Oh, she's not kidding. She goes down on her.
Yeah, seriously, that's what it looks like. She's
Oh
like-
shit! That guy is
Yeah.
The rapist.
Yep.
convicted
Oh, he is a
child
pedophile.
porn collector.
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller-Dale.
No, it doesn't. This is not what you think. We're just very good friends.
That's probably what he had to say all about those kids.
Is
Good
that a
friends.
Chicago Cubs hat? This one?
Let's see. I can't
I
see.
don't know. Is that Bears hat maybe?
That's a Cincinnati
Or is it
Indians.
Cleveland?
That's Cleveland
Oh.
Indians hat, right?
It might be an Indians hat.
It's so hard to tell because there's a lot of these teams that do this. Wow, she looks great in that top.
She's good. Like
Yeah,
in
look
the
at that. Like,
panties
it's funny
too,
how
man.
she's like naked, pretty much.
Yeah.
Good call on that
Yeah.
costume design there.
I like the cast of this movie. It's pretty good.
It's not that bad of like choices. You could tell they thought it was gonna be better than it was. They should have got that guy who plays Cameron for the Tom
Do you
Robbins.
recognize that guy from anything?
He looks familiar.
He does look familiar.
Poltergeist?
Is it that he's one of the ghost hunters that comes in to help out?
I don't know.
On
I'm
the
trying to
team?
think.
I think he is. I think you could be right. But yeah, so Jeffrey Jones is this guy, this actor, and let me find out what happened with him.
He got convicted of like child pornography.
Yeah, I want to find out the details. You know what I mean?
Did he get like Me Too'd, or is this an older thing?
It was funny. It doesn't seem like it was that big of a deal. Like what it's like.
I think it's because it's before Me Too. He was dealt with like behind the scenes a little more.
Oh wow, you think is well? There's some interesting shit because it's like there's some bad stuff that happened with him, man. Because he didn't register as a sex offender. That's also how he got in trouble. Because he is like a pedophile.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it. Which, you know, maybe it is just something he just fucking forgot. You know?
No, it's
Probably something he didn't want to have to do.
yeah, exactly. It's like
More of that.
I'm sure exactly.
'Cause,
Like,
dude, you know what sucks about him? I mean, I'll have to give it to him. I think he is like pretty, like he's a good character actor. You know, he's
Yeah.
good in the stuff he's in.
he is always very good.
Like everyone knows him from the stuff he's in too. Like Amadeus too. Had a good part.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm Cleveland. We can get the cover of Science Digest. What up, Four Eyes?
Look, you guys, did you really send
Tim.
that?
We did. We could establish a continuing link between our planets, but
All right, so he solicited a 14-year-old boy to pose for nude photos. It's pretty bad.
Ooh, yeah.
So yeah.
call Larry. Have him set up the initiation procedure. Tell him I'll meet him in the lab right away.
Did he like rape anyone?
You know what's terrible about this? All he got was 5 years probation and registered as a
Really?
sex offender.
Didn't even do any time for that. It's
No
crazy.
time.
It's crazy.
And you know, honestly, you know, as a Hollywood guy and like all this other shit, you know that meant like, what does this mean? What are the implications? You know, he just got caught here. It means he's done this before. He
Yep.
probably had sex with underage
Yes,
kids.
for sure.
So it's like, yeah, it's bad. I'm sure is doing the same thing. You know what I mean,
Now,
yeah. Although it's, you know, it is funny. He does not do anything anymore. So he's kind of been relegated to doing not much. I guess he's been doing some stuff at some theater stuff.
really?
Yeah, I mean, hey, well, he likes acting. And the guy messed up. That is one thing in our society. Like, no one ever wants to, like, you know,
Yeah, I mean, what can like?
help a dude out. But yeah, he is a creep, right?
Yeah, no, like like for him, like it's like what can you do? Like besides
Yeah.
kill yourself, it's like you have to keep living. That's true.
Could have been. Oilers due for a win tomorrow, right?
Who?
The Oilers.
Yeah, they're such a weird
They're
team. They
not
should
good
be better.
lately.
They really should be better.
I think I'm betting on them tomorrow just because
Who they play?
I got Talbot and they're going against Vegas at home.
Oh, that's a good. The both those teams. It's almost like the Islanders Rangers. Though. It could be either or. You know that game.
Yeah.
It's like both teams are like in a similar spot where it's like
No, I agree.
in this case both teams are doing terrible. Both teams are kind of due for a win.
There's no car. Oh, we should go back to the Ville. But try.
No, I'm putting them in for tomorrow, guys. I got it slotted. Got that shit in there.
What did you throw down?
What if I put like, you know, $6 down on it? Not a lot. Not betting heavy on them.
What's the lowest you've ever put down? The most you've gotten back from that?
Oh, dudes, like I mean, even today, like let's just say
Short skirt things.
I put down something low, and I think
You
I
ever put
won.
down like $5, get like 100 back?
I've got
There
dude.
was one bet we made at halftime. The Eagles were up 21 points, and we bet on the team that they were losing to.
Nice.
And I think like 10 or 20 made like 100 plus, some shit like that.
Nice.
Like it was pretty
That's
big
cool.
odds.
Yeah, actually, one time I bet against Golden State. You remember when they were just like couldn't stop winning,
Okay, yeah.
and I
okay,
finally hit on them.
Oh,
the
I remember
Warriors
that.
were going for the record for wins in a
That's what
season.
it was.
Yeah,
And they were
I
like,
remember
And
that.
we
kept it
just bet
going.
on
Every time.
team
That's
that
smart.
They played.
I lost
That's
only
smart.
twice too. It wasn't bad.
And
That's
we
really
bet
smart.
on them like 4 times.
Low
some
money
shit.
too. Low
And
money.
the one time that we hit paid off plus whatever we
Oh,
bet
yeah.
on times like 5
Yeah.
because the odds were ridiculous.
That's smart. That's
They
very smart.
broke
thing.
the Chicago Bulls record for wins in a season,
Yeah, I remember that.
and that was before they got Kevin Durant.
That was like
by
2
the
years
way.
ago too, right? That wasn't even.
But do you even know that like Kevin Durant, who's one of the best players in basketball like ever, was not even on the team that broke the record for wins in a season.
Steph Curry.
That's how like broken and weird basketball.
Oh,
Oh,
this
shit!
guy.
This guy's from
Yeah.
Carpool.
Oh, this
Carpool.
guy's good, yeah.
There we go. Good call on that. Very good call on that.
Which Carpool's like a ripoff of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids a little bit.
So the biggest
That
thing
guy's
I'm
like a Rick
seeing
Moranis type. You know what I mean?
for $5 that I
Kinda.
won was like about 45, which is pretty good for
Not
$5.
bad. Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, it must have been crazy odds.
$5 made
Yeah.
45.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I didn't see what it
that's-
was,
put
but that's,
20.
I was just going through numbers.
You know how
put
like
20?
hard of a bet that is to hit?
Yeah, if you put 20, you would
That's,
have
the odds on that are fucking
cashed out.
hard. Yeah, that's really good.
It must have been a live bet.
Wait,
It must have been a live bet. I went past it already.
what would you have made?
Oh, it was Blue Jackets. Blue Jackets winning that,
Nice.
and it must have been live. They must have been down by a bunch.
Do they do scaling? What would you have made if you bet 100?
Oh, that's the thing. Is like that. I always bet like it would have scaled up to if it was 5. And I got
900.
that. You
It
know,
would be
like,
900 because
Alright, so it
45
was-
divided by
all right. So if it was
5
5,
is 9.
so if it was 5, then it would 10. It would have been 90. Yeah,
Yeah,
It
you
would
would have 900 bucks.
$900 if you got that in on that like odds with that.
I think maybe we should start going bigger.
Oh no. I mean, hey, it's me.
It's
What do you mean we?
like,
Like, I mean, maybe that's why you're saying it because it's not your money.
Honestly, I do better when it's not my money. Like my win percentage is higher when it's not my money.
I think you. I mean, I personally think you guys.
I-
You guys
I-
should both be doing it. You
I
guys should both
do.
be in
I
on
do
this.
like.
I would love to. I just
make
it's
better
money that I
decisions.
shouldn't. Be.
I make better decisions when it's not my money.
Dude,
That's
you should at
crazy.
least be in on the.
Like I win more when it's for other people than myself.
I can see that in a way because it's not.
Dude, you should at
Because
least.
I'm more like advantageous to do riskier shit and have it pay off and has hit.
You should start betting sports, esports stuff, Leon. At least.
Do you ever bet on any Overwatch players?
The weird thing about that shit is like there's no home or away stuff. It's always a neutral location. You know what I mean by that? Like, cause you know, like we'll
Yep.
do over unders for basketball, and the home and away splits for like certain stats are very drastic. But for an esport, like you're just in a building with a bunch of computers. Like
Right.
it
Yeah.
could be at Home Depot or fucking Circuit City or some shit. You know?
Hot Topic.
No, they don't.
They do it. Hot Topic.
Hot Topic does sell CDs though. Did you
Still?
ever get any CDs at Hot Topic?
Yeah, I bet I did. They got like Silverstein at Hot Topic.
I got a Phantom Off CD at Hot Topic once
Nice.
for $4.99. It was like
Nice.
on the discount bin thing.
I remember
That's
I got
cool.
one of my early CDs. I got because I remember getting tapes for a while,
You
longer.
remember Slim Goody?
Yeah, of course. But one of my early
Or
CDs was Stankonia by Outkast.
FIU was that's funny. It's Stankonia, but FIU was like my favorite store. Like I would go there every.
How about the wall?
Yeah.
I wonder if that exists outside of
Dude, you
New Jersey.
remember,
Is that, I don't even know if that was a
Do you
thing.
remember Funko Land?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That's like
definitely New York.
that and Roly Boly are two companies I wish like
Roly-Poly.
really succeeded.
Me
Because
too.
Roly Boly was like a really good idea. It was like a mix of
What was really well? I don't think I ever had that.
like they had a conveyor belt of like calzones. It's similar to What's the shit where like they toast your bread as you go along the conveyor belt?
Paninis?
No.
Oh, Quiznos.
Yeah, Quiznos.
Yeah, that sounds
exactly.
That
It's
sounds
just like
awesome.
Quiznos, but instead of having subs
Fucking
and shit,
awesome.
it's just like calzones, and it's either a breakfast one, a pizza one.
What would go on the breakfast one?
It was like ham and cheese and
Egg?
egg. Yeah,
Nice.
ham, egg, and cheese.
That sounds good.
And then the pizza one was
Like
like
Hot Pockets?
pepperoni cheese, and like.
mozzarella.
Hot Pockets, I say.
They are almost like hot pockets. That sounds good.
But you remember Roly Bully, right?
Robo is awesome. Yo, so Funkoland kind of turned into barcades. Barcades are still like parcades are kind of a thing.
They're
I
like
wish
a
there was
bar
more of them.
arcade, right?
Yeah.
I think they're kind of cool
Barcades
ideas.
is like Dave and
Cooler than
Buster's.
Dave and Buster's. I do not like Dave
No,
and Buster's.
that's different. That's more of like that's big. I'm talking like like what's that one in Red Bank?
Yes,
Yeah, that one's cool.
Yestercades,
That
yeah.
one's cool.
I mean, I think there should be more of those. I know in
Yeah.
the California apparently there's a lot more of those.
What's I Play America right by where I work?
Again, that's more like Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, it is.
But more for kids too.
It is more for kids. There is a bar in there. They play like UFC shit. I know.
You know what'd be
like-
cool, Doug? A craft beer barcade thing.
That's a smart idea. Honestly, that's a really smart idea.
What's
man.
craft beer?
Doug, that should be
What's
your
craft beer?
that should be
That's a
your
smart idea.
business
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, Doug.
What would you call that? It
What's
has to be
craft?
something like gaming like. You call it like
Just craft me like you have a recipe that you go.
dude, you call it Super Craft Sunshine.
Super
Some-
Craft Sunshine.
Something like that. Something with super in the title.
Yeah,
kinda
Super's
cool.
a good idea.
Get some NES shit going.
Yup. Craft beer is distinguished by the amount of
Supercades.
barrels.
I think that's a thing, Supercade. Supercade is a thing somewhere, I know. I've heard of that.
Super brew
How about
cade.
this? How about
I've heard that before.
Super brew
Yo,
cade.
Pete, how about this? Craft cake.
Craftcade's cool. Craftcade's cool.
Combination.
That's not a bad one. It's not-
Combination
yeah.
of arcade game to craft beer. Craft cake.
Let me look if that exists.
Does craft cake exist? Doug.
Yes, in Texas. The Craftcade
Fuck.
pinball. Well, you can do it here too.
Fuck.
That's New Jersey. You can do it here.
Yeah.
Still though,
That's it.
I was hoping
That's
that-
kind of cool
I was
though.
hoping that was like an unpublished.
Yo, people really
kinda
like it too.
What is it when you like you get a oh shit. Like when you pay for an idea that nobody can use it. Patent. A
Yeah.
patent.
Oh, this is just a pinball bar. It's a pinball craft beer and pinball.
Nice.
Craft cake.
So it's like tons of pinball machines. But like
That's cool.
I kind of like how yesterday I like how there's like a
Everything, a little
TV and there's
everything,
some consoles. And you know how cheap that is. And now, dude, now you can have these little mini things and all the games work good. You know, like
Yeah.
with the classics.
Little and like honestly, even get some pinballs in there and shit.
PlayStation Classic seems sweet.
Yeah,
You hear
man.
about that?
No.
There's a how there's an SNES, there's an NES, there's a
We're
Genesis
gonna get. We'll have to do
Classic.
some Let's Plays with that. We should.
There's gonna be a PlayStation Classic, but I would rather a PlayStation 2 Classic because then you could get some other game like better
They
games
should
than
fucking
that.
make PlayStation Classic and PlayStation 2 combine that shit. It's fucking stupid if they don't.
Are you
Well,
guys
smart.
gonna switch?
No.
I don't think so. I'm not a big console gamer
Well,
enough.
I gotta say,
New
it
Smash
seems,
Bros.
It seems like
Would be fun.
it
It's
seems
just
like
money
really
that-
like the newest, best, most up to date as far as like technology is concerned system that we
Yeah.
have. So I think it's worth checking out.
Or the PC, man.
Because think about it, what's like the last console that came out?
Xbox One or PlayStation
Oh, I
4.
think Switch is the last one to come out.
Yeah. Besides Switch.
Yeah, besides
So Switch is the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox
right.
One.
And how long ago was that?
Good bit now.
Right. So
Yeah.
Switch is really
Actually,
it.
I kind of heard that they're not too far.
Switch
off
is
from-
really it.
I heard they're not too far off from putting out the new Xboxes and the new
Really?
PlayStations. Yeah, I know it kind of
Yeah.
sucks.
Well, think
Glad
about it,
you
Doug.
bought
It's
this,
not
man.
gonna be
I
like
barely
360.
used it.
Doug, think
I
about
heard
it.
that
What's
too.
going up?
Huh?
Christmas.
No, not that soon. Not
Probably
that
a year or
soon.
two.
Like
If you're
I think,
smart, that's
I
when
think
you
2 or
do it,
3
though.
years still, but like
Yeah, but if you're smart, that's when you do it.
Oh, well, 2 or 3 years, I understand that. If they were doing like
no, not really.
unrolling
'Cause look how long
it by
360 lasted.
Christmas- Oh, but that's the thing. That lasts 15 years almost, right?
That's what I mean. So it's
Or
like
10, at least 10.
that lasted a long time, and it was
I think it was
really
over
good
10. I think it was like close to 15 years.
because it was so solid.
Yeah.
I think it was just such a solid platform.
Dude, it went through how many GTAs? 2
Oh
different
god, yeah, a
ones?
bunch. And GTA takes a while.
That's
So the
what's up.
classic
Dude,
PlayStation.
she-
Here's
I
the
like,
list of
like her
games.
Chloe,
Battle-
like they make Lea Thompson super slutty in this
Oh
movie.
yeah, I know. She really wants fucking Howard.
She does look kind of trashy.
What's like 80s? Like,
List of games for the PlayStation Classic: Battle
What is
Arena
this restaurant?
Toshinden,
It's sushi.
Twisted Metal, obviously.
Cool Boards 2,
Cool Boards.
Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy
Nice. 7, obviously.
Grand Theft Auto.
Nice.
Just Grand Theft Auto.
Yep, the original overhead one.
Yeah. Intelligent Cube, Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid,
Oh, your sales fun.
Mr. Driller, Oddworld,
Oddworld, fuck yes.
Rayman,
Oddworld.
Fuck
Yo-
yes.
Doug, we
Resident
should-
Evil Director's
we should
Cut.
play
stream
that.
that.
We should stream that for
It
sure.
does have some good
Oh, for
games on
sure.
it, man.
And when I was a kid, I didn't realize that Oddworld's like a puzzle game. I just thought it was like straightforward. Like it's like all like puzzles and shit.
Yo,
Like,
you know what I also want to do?
This kind of sucks.
What-
This is
what's
so
that
true.
Gecko game.
They're missing some games
Good.
on this. Everyone's
Bandicoot?
pissed. They're missing. Yeah, everyone's
Fuck.
missing. Everyone's pissed
Fuck
that
that.
they're missing Tomb Raider, Crash
Man,
Bandicoot,
Tomb Raider sucked as a game.
Castlevania, and then
Crash
one that I
Bandicoot
feel like I'd like to
perfect.
actually play one day again is Spyro.
Spyro was
Spyro.
awesome. That sucks.
That's such a
There's
PlayStation
That
a new
very
game.
Spyro.
sucks.
Yeah, no, yeah, I heard that.
People
But I like the
streaming.
old one, man.
It's a new Spyro. Yo, what's that Gecko game?
Gecko.
It's Gecko, yeah, sure, Genesis. You want to see what's on the Sega Genesis one?
Toe Jam and Earl better be on that shit. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
It's
That
got
and what's
gotta
that
be,
man?
right?
Vector Man. Vector Man was awesome.
Yeah,
Gotta be.
holy shit.
Vector
Yeah,
Man
that
was
game's
so much
hard.
fun.
Actually,
That's
the
so
Sega,
hard, so much fun though.
The Sega one has the most on it. Probably because like they just want to, they
Yeah.
have no problem getting these licensed out.
Mhm.
'Cause I think all these games were like made by Sega or like they're attached to Sega or something. But oh my god, there's so many ones in here.
Vector Man.
Let me
was
go through the
fun.
ones I could like remember.
Toe Jam and Earl better be on there. I would imagine.
Sonics. I see all those.
Crazy Taxi is that?
Toe Jam and
Sega?
Earl, both of those.
Yeah, good.
Toe Jam and Earl, and the Panic of Funkatron.
That's one I had. The Panic of Fun.
not that many games I recognize besides those.
Well, Vector Man is that on there?
Vector Man 2,
Nice.
Virtual Fighter.
Nice. Street Fighter on the Super Nintendo one? Super NES one? That I'm imagine would be. The NHL game probably.
I gotta see what's on this list of games, man. I don't think what's funny. It's not as good as you'd think, which it should be better. You know what I mean?
Tell me Zelda's on there though.
I know
Zelda has to be.
it's actually one of the lesser ones. Like that one had 50. This one doesn't even have that many.
Is Zelda Link of Time or yeah?
It definitely has
That
the
has
Zelda.
that,
Like
yeah.
it has like the ones you're gonna want.
Super
you know what I
Mario
mean?
World. Star Fox is that on there?
Let me go through this list. Let's look at it.
I'd get it no matter what. Even with that, if that's one game I want, but I think they have one that's like has all systems.
This one game that I really want to do, it's called Awesome Possum.
Dude,
It's
what
a
is
bit
that?
of a ripoff of Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong's
Have you ever
awesome,
played it?
man.
No,
Have you heard of it?
Oh, is Donkey Kong on the Super? That one was. They should have that.
I want to see it. It's funny. I'm having a hard time finding.
Like all Donkey Kongs, that'd be awesome. Because all those Donkey Kongs are. Whoa. What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, this is fucking ridiculous.
Mhm.
All right, so Contra 3,
He's using his rapist power.
Contra 3: The
Contra's
Alien
good.
Warriors,
Contra's-
Donkey Kong Country, which is awesome,
All the other ones? or just the one?
Earthbound,
Just the first Donkey Kong? That's the other
Donkey
one?
Kong Country. That's all I see.
Damn.
Which there's a lot of other good ones.
Diddy
You know what I mean?
Kong.
Diddy Kong's great.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country's great though. That's a good
Yeah,
one. You gotta have
that's
one
a-
on
yeah.
there. It's probably just
Well,
licensing
the other
shit.
ones are cool because like they had you turn to animals. Oh no, I think you could do that in Donkey Kong.
Final Fantasy 3,
Nice.
Kirby Superstar, good one.
Nice, fucking awesome game.
Kirby Dream Course,
Cool. Love
Legend
all
of Zelda,
Kirby's.
Link
Love
to the
all-
Past.
Yes, nice.
Mega Man X,
Nice. Oh, good call.
Star
Mega Man.
Fox, Star Fox 2,
Fuck yes. All right, dude, we're getting this.
Street Fighter 2,
We're getting this. This is
Super
awesome.
Super Castlevania,
You're already like, yeah.
um,
You already sold me.
Super Mario Kart,
Nice.
Super Mario RPG.
Super Mario World. Oh, fuck yes,
Never
Super
played
Mario.
that one.
That game's so much fun, dude. That's one of my favorite games of all time.
Super Mario World,
I can still play that game all day.
Super Metroid, Super Punch Out, Yoshi's Island. This is awesome. I'm
Dude,
definitely
let's
getting
get
this.
it. No, let's split it. Let's.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna pick it up.
That's awesome. That's totally cool.
That's Awesome Possum.
Oh, Awesome Possum looks like a cool side scroller.
Oh.
Such a rip off of Sonic. Look at
That's
that.
what it's a ripoff.
Look
of
at
Sonic.
that.
It's not a not
Holy
Donkey Kong.
shit!
Look
It's
at.
a total ripoff of
Exactly
Sonic.
like it.
I'm almost positive they copied the sprites and everything. Like they copied
Yup.
shit. Oh, that's cool looking actually. They probably copied it.
Oh, even the spinning.
Oh, this looks like Donkey Kong. They copied Donkey Kong here.
No, you're right. It's a mix of Sonic and Donkey
And
Kong.
even the spinning because he's like.
That's why it's so good. It's like a mix of like the two like most
No, I remember-
successful games at that time.
No, I know you can do that too. I remember Andrew was like big into gaming for a little bit, like making games, and dude, he was crazy. He made like the first level of Mario 3 You know the first level, Mario 3,
Yeah.
where like you can hide through the back end.
Yes.
All that shit.
Yes,
You know
yes,
that level.
Yeah.
So he used that level, and you could take that whole level, and he actually made a Mario, and he actually made, because this is when he was really big into weed, he made a Super Mario Garden, is what he called it.
Nice.
And like, yeah, so when you when you like hit the thing, all these weed pops out instead of like the mushroom. You know, like he just like substituted the animation for things. You can change out
I like
sprites.
that. That's
It's
cool.
like-
This, they allow you to edit the map and the game.
Yeah,
Super
It
Mario
actually
Garden. I want
backfired on
to.
Warcraft because that whole like Dota thing.
That's cool, man. Like how this is a. What's happening to this guy? This guy's getting bad. How is a good strategy?
So,
Spin
do you
around.
play Sonic?
Fuck yeah, dude. There was one where it was like Sonic and Knuckles, and you had the little lightning bolt. Like you would like when you like twirl up, you like use the little lightning bolt. It kind of like would kill any. That game, yeah, Sonic was awesome, man.
you know what? Also, Andrew was into. He would make these wrestling games based off Fire Pro Wrestling, which is this 1989 like video wrestling
Oh.
game. And you know, so I'm looking up. This now like still exists. Like this world, people are still into like this game. It's crazy.
Was Royal Rumble on that?
It's not right.
It's like a world now. It's like, wow, this is weird.
It's on Reddit.
Probably, yeah. This is the exact part of the movie where this totally slogs. This is a long film too for nothing happening really. What's happening here? They're chopping off his duck cock.
Are you gonna eat him or some shit?
Oh, they're just chopping him up. Yeah, nice. The Chinese guy would want to do that. Oh, yeah, this pedophile is all radioactive now.
Yeah. What was he caught with?
Wait,
He had like a whole child porn collection on his computer.
no. So he actually was caught trying to solicit a 14-year-old
Oh,
kid
yeah.
to come pose for photos. So you never wonder. We're talking about it like you really wonder like what else he was doing. Probably a lot.
This is the Howard Duck villain. It feels a little like the Green Lantern villain. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
talking
kind of is the villain. This is the villain. Well, actually, it's not really the villain. The villain is like from this
about? You know
different
who plays
dimension.
that character?
And what?
Green Lantern villain.
No, who does?
Peter Skarsgård.
Oh wow, that guy sucks always. Yeah, he's usually
Who's
bad
he?
stuff.
Peter Skarsgård. What's he in?
He's in that movie with John Leguizamo.
The
That
past.
movie sucks. No. The best. Dude, we should do that shit. That movie's fucking terrible.
Well,
Yeah. But what are you guys smoking, by the way? What wraps?
Coach, remember we're talking about already. We already plugged.
Well, you gotta
well, we do Dutch
you gotta plug
masters
them
too.
every time.
We smoke Dutch masters.
Unless
too.
you're using something different. Plug what you use.
What were the other ones we had that we weren't that was big a fan of?
Doug, you a brand whore?
NBA Youngboys brand. I don't smoke NBA Youngboys.
He's all.
Doug, you a brand whore?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doug is pretty much in. Like, if you look at Doug right now, he's head to toe in Airman 23.
Fuck yeah, bro. Yo, call me NBA Youngboy. Ooh, Pepsi Cola barrels. Back when we used to have it on staves.
Her hair is terrible.
Yeah, no, I know. It sucks for like all these hot chicks from the
I
80s.
feel like this
who,
movie's
like-
goal was to make her look as unattractive as they possibly could.
But they put in some slutty stuff, which I like. But, no, dude, like,
Yeah,
imagine all these, like...
check out all the right move stuff, Doug.
Yeah, I gotta check that out. Imagine, like, all the hot chicks, like, from the 80s that would look so much better, like, if they had hair, like, normal hair, like...
Like Kim Basinger.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Wasn't so, like, tease. Wasn't so, like, yeah. Yeah, no, it's funny how, like, that hair, man. We live in kind of a lucky time. We don't have that, like, at least we don't subscribe to the shit that's like, oh, like 20 years down the line, we're like, oh man.
So you think it like this though. Whatever you think is good now. So,
Yeah, no, I get that.
whatever you think is good now.
I get that, but none of us
This-
have.
This was that.
None of us have that hairbrush.
That's what you gotta realize.
Dude, but none of us subscribe to like the fucking
all
like
this shit they're
sleeve
doing right
tattoos,
now, all this
man.
shit they're doing right now is the best, like the peak, the pinnacle of like what
No,
they thought
I
was
get
good.
that, man. I get that, but like,
But we just can't connect to it because we're from a completely other.
no, it's true. Well, that
mindset,
is true, but
you know?
we don't really subscribe to like that much fashion shit. Like we're not like, we don't have like the like what do you call
I
it?
gotta
That,
say they were into like a lot of scrunchy type shit.
yeah, like
Talking
everyone's
about,
frizzy.
like,
Their hair is like all frizzed down. and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Now, like that, there's like that definitely like there's like styles we just don't do that shit. Like,
But this was stylized then too. There's people that probably looked like regular. Then.
yeah,
That's what you guys are miscounting.
true,
That existed.
true,
regular
but at the
people.
same time, like,
But I'm just saying this, Pete. Like, what you think is goofy and stupid looking now, everybody at the time thought was what we
Yeah.
think is good now.
I think she looked great. I think you guys are crazy.
I think she looks
But
good.
it's just
I
like
don't
people
think she was
don't
bad.
realize like this,
I'd hit it.
like whatever this looks
With that hair.
was really good then, and we just can't comprehend it because we're not.
Yeah.
We don't understand like the context.
Well, I mean, like what's that
what
chick?
came
Kim
forward to build
Kim
up.
Kardashian. Like she has that fake fucking like it's all fake now. It just looks like fake as shit now. These need to learn from Howard, you know?
I mean, honestly, Howard gets Beverly, so
Yeah, he's gotta be doing something right.
what does that say?
He's gotta be doing something right. Howard's
What's that
getting that
say?
Beverly pussy. Must be doing something right.
What are
It's
you
good.
smoking, Doug?
Shishka berry. Good question.
Where's that from?
Some shishka berry
Where's it grown?
from the backyard of some New Jersey resident, or possibly from Staten Island. My guess is guys from New York.
And what kind of strain it is? Like
I think shishka berry is indica.
sativa or
Shishka berry is heavy indica, not heavy, but like leans more towards indica. Shishka berry is a mix of I think.
what do you prefer, Pete?
I honestly am not
Kinda
like
different.
I like both,
Yeah, me too.
but I
You're not
do.
Canada brand whore?
I like them all. I like them all.
What's
I'm
like
with
the
you.
Coke?
I don't have, like,
what's like the Coke and Pepsi of weed.
I think sativa actually gets a bad
Yeah.
rep, and I think Steve's
Coke
great.
and
What are the
Pepsi,
Coke and
of
Pepsi
weed?
of weed?
Like OG Kush and fucking like
There's no Coke and Pepsi weed.
What's
Yeah.
like the McDonald's of weed?
There's no Coke and
There's
Pepsi
no
weed.
McDonald's
Doesn't
or-
exist.
There's no monopoly.
No,
You call
until like
Haze.
Marlboro takes over and that happens. That could happen.
yeah.
And once weed gets like federally legalized, like Canada, like it could happen here. Actually, look,
It will
look to
happen.
it happening. Yeah, exactly.
Will happen. We gotta worry about it
It's more
getting
likely that will
legalized.
happen.
State, you know.
No, I don't know. Honestly, Canada taking the full step is going to really help our country doing it too. It means eventually, if they did it, that means
I hope-
eventually we're going to do it.
I hope so.
It's going to take us longer. And
Wow.
it's gonna. Well, first off, it's since like we have a lot of conservative shit. It's going to be It's going to be a state thing for a
It's
long
even,
time.
exactly. Like,
But like that's going to be
couple-
good though, because it's going to be
like
like I'd say
decade.
another like 20 years of it being state stuff, and then maybe it'll federal, or maybe 10 years of state stuff, like state stuff.
Kittyland?
New Jersey's, it's coming.
Is this before or after that baseball
I
movie
hope
that
so.
he did?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh, what the fuck is that movie called? I know exactly what you're talking about too. I was thinking about that the
What are you
other
talking
day.
about, Bill Durham?
Bill Durham. Bull Durham.
Bill Durham.
Yeah. Who else is in
He's
that?
the pitcher.
Susan
Sarandon.
Sarandon.
I guess that's where they met.
Costner.
And who? Kevin Costner. That's the guy.
Is that where he met her? That they were married or something, right?
Oh, it might be.
Or they fucked.
Oh, she makes him wear like a bra or something.
Yeah, he's got like women's underwear, and that's like his like what makes him relax. Kind of Ed Woodish. I like that.
And Larry David.
Yeah.
It's just it's not bad.
It was awesome on that horror show. They were talking about Let the Right One In. On,
Good movie.
that's a movie I haven't thought about in
Very
a while.
good movie.
What's that?
It's that Swedish vampire movie.
But it got remade.
with the little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got remade, but like, don't
It was
even.
terrible.
I didn't
With
see
Chloe
that.
Grace
Why even
Moretz.
watch that? You know what I mean?
She's looking good.
I actually didn't hear the greatest stuff about the new Suspiria.
Really?
I mean, it's not like it, I mean, you can
I'm
even
a
tell
little-
it's not like
I'm a
it
little-
got any attention. It's
Yeah,
already in and out of
true.
theaters.
I'm a
Very-
little sick of Dakota Johnson. I don't really find that great.
Yeah, I don't know why they chose her. I think she's attractive for sure, but
I mean, I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. Obviously, now we have
I wish
to.
Alexander.
Same with
Daddario-
Halloween. Halloween's
I
in
wish-
and out of theaters.
I wish Alexander Daddario was
it's
in the
out
movies.
of theaters.
Yeah, it shows you that it's like even
Yeah,
like going
well,
to
no,
movies
that
isn't
makes
even worth
sense.
it anymore. I guess
It
they
is
know.
Christmas
They even
now.
know.
I mean, Thanksgiving's 2 days from now or whatever. It's like, or not 2 days, but 3.
It
4
like
days.
I remember it
Are
like
you
hung
guys
around
gonna do
till
any
December.
Black Friday shit.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I'm gonna
Are
stand.
you guys
I
camping out?
can't wait. I already got my tent set up. I need that flat screen, bro. Well, you're right about it because that was like a phenomenon. But like Halloween being out there is now makes sense just because it's like it was like it's was that a big failure or was that like that probably made some good money, right?
Which
Halloween,
I
right?
think it did.
That must. You know who are big probably big spenders at horror film? Women, girls like horror.
No, they don't. I disagree
Yeah,
with
they
that.
do, man. All girls at
Some
work.
do, man. You know what's funny? Because I talk to girls on these
It's
dating
funny,
sites,
like-
and they don't like horror.
Dude, most of the girls at my job, well, like, I feel like more chicks at my job like horror than don't like it. Chicks, I don't know, maybe it's just like specific to my job, but like, I don't know. I feel like horror is like somewhat female, not aimed, but it has like a strange little.
I think you need to run some kind of survey.
What's that?
You need to run a survey.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta get to the polls.
I think it sounds like a good idea. You're gonna
Good
go door to
effects
door,
right
right?
there, man. Dude, Howard Duck is helping Tim Robbins?
No, yeah. This is these effects is what did Fly Away Home.
Yeah, I did not know that Tim Robbins had such a big role in this movie.
Really, you didn't, huh? So you guys aren't super familiar.
No.
No, I've almost seen it more through like
Why would
reviews,
it be?
like
This movie fucking sucks.
like.
I mean, I guess I've seen it as a kid, and then I've seen it later.
like
This
I've
is
never,
probably the fifth time I've seen it.
I've never
This is
not a
watched
real movie.
it. Like, have we done a thing on Howard the Duck already?
You think we have, but we haven't.
What's big?
I think we just watched it one time. I think I put it on one time for like a little bit. It's like 'cause I know what you're talking about.
In theaters right now.
What's big on theaters? It's like, I don't even fucking know.
It's big what?
Big movie on theaters is what you're asking, right?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. What do you mean nothing?
Probably nothing. In theaters. I mean, let's see. Oh,
Bohemian
box
Family.
office? What are you talking about? Box office?
Bohemian Family.
Huh? Bohemian Rhapsody?
Bohemian Family.
Bohemian Family.
What's Bohemian Family? Is that like some like TV
It's one
show?
of the- it's one of the movies that was on the sign driving.
Is Bohemian Family like the Queen and Modern Family like mixed together movie?
That'd be cool.
They mix them together. Is Modern Family like music video with Queen?
I'd take that.
But yeah, so killing it in the box office is Grinch because
Oh, Grinch.
kids make money.
Thanksgiving. That's the Thanksgiving movie.
Christmas movie.
It's Thanksgiving.
Bohemian Rhapsody is not doing that great in box office, but it's still second. Opened this week with Fantastic Beasts, which got some terrible reviews.
Yeah.
39% in that.
Looks terrible.
And going
What's
down,
that? Oh, Harry Potter shit.
yeah, the Harry Potter sequel. Wait, the Harry Potter
Sequel
prequel, now
series?
sequel. This is the sequel series, and this is the second one of the bunch.
Yeah, I guess
Probably the last film because this movie's not
I
doing
gotta
good.
say, like, this is what
Probably make money though.
if they could have, this is what The Hobbit would have been, like getting raped to death right now,
Oh yeah.
like these movies are. What is
Overlord. I really do actually want to see. That's a movie that I do want to see when I can. It's actually sounding decent. It's got
It's
good
supposed
reviews.
to be a little bit like the video game Wolfenstein.
That's exactly what it seems like they're looking for.
Did you ever play Wolfenstein?
No, but I know the game. Doug, did you play?
Doug,
I've never played Wolfenstein.
did you ever
Seems like
play?
an Aaron
Well,
game.
no, it is
That's
an Aaron game. I bet I played with Aaron. It is definitely an Aaron game because I know Aaron loved that game. It's funny you say
Doug,
that.
did you
I
ever
remember
play-
he liked that. Like,
Doug,
I almost
you're-
like sticks in my head.
Doug, did you ever play Doom?
Yeah.
You ever played Duke Nukem?
Well, it's funny because I confused Duke Nukem and Doom. I definitely played Duke Nukem. I think I played Doom, but I definitely played Duke Nukem because they were like
And
tits.
both those games
Like
are
shit
really
in
good
Duke Nukem.
precursors to GTA.
I think they
Yeah.
also both.
Right, Dad?
No joke. I think they
You
both.
big
were
shooters.
playing both those games right before GTA came out.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Duke Nukem, but I think both those games take lines from Evil Dead because I know like they
Yup.
use the groovy and the other thing.
I'm here to
I'd
kick
say
ass
Duke
and shoot
Nukem is
bubble
a
gum.
shitty rip-off
Oh, wait,
of Ash.
that's not-
They Live.
That is They Live, yeah.
Also, They Live.
Yeah. I just said
Wait.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, well, I'm not remembering.
You're behind there. Lagging over there.
But I remember that like Duke Nukem
Well,
had like naked chicks in it a little bit, like.
You never heard of short-term memory loss being a side effect?
Mm-hmm.
I heard of that.
You know what I'm talking about with Duke Nukem though? Like there's like it's like naked chicks and shit. Like,
Yeah,
I remember
I
as a
remember
kid like liking that. Like
Yep.
it's like
I'm being at
there's a
Tom's house
stripper.
doing that.
Yup, and then there's a strip club or something. Like yeah, it's like that game was fun. That game was like a fun game when you were a kid. There's like aliens and blood and guts. I remember like loving that
Do you
game.
remember renting video games from Blockbuster?
Yes, fuck yeah, dude. I remember doing that a lot. I remember like
Now, Jesse gets all the games because he uses GameFly.
yeah, Jesse exactly. Jesse gets GameFly.
Who?
Jesse.
It's some terrible
Disney
commercial.
Pinkman.
No,
it's some
it's just some terrible
terrible-
commercial. I'm surprised you don't know what we're talking about. Don't you watch
Yes.
TV?
Doug,
GameFly.
Doug, you know
You
who
know?
Jesse Pinkman is?
Mr.
Jesse gets
Pinkman?
all the games because
Yeah.
he uses GameFly.
Who?
I got that through GameFly.
Jesse Pinkman's in Breaking Bad.
Overrated, in my opinion. Unpopular opinion right here. Breaking Bad's overrated.
Character
My favorite part
portrayed
of Breaking
by
Bad is
Aaron
when
Paul.
He takes the pizza and throws it on the roof.
Oh,
Look it
Breaking
up.
Bad. My
My
favorite part.
Look it up.
My favorite part of Breaking Bad is when Bryan Cranston's secretly abusing the cerebral palsy son. He's like secretly molesting the
Hey,
son with
My
disability.
favorite part of Breaking Bad is when they get that shrimp boat and then they finally hit it big and they finally get it after the storm.
I like
You know what I'm talking about?
I know
And
exactly
then
what
you
you're
got
they use that money to buy some Apple stock.
Yep. And then you got Aaron Paul. He's doing like he's swimming in the
Mitch.
water with
Oh,
the no legs
Saying
and
like,
everything.
"Oh fuck you, or God, I
That's
accept
it.
you,
Yep.
God." I
Best
accept
part of
you, God.
Breaking
Yep.
Bad.
You're right about that. I actually that episode was really good. I think we stopped that episode because we knew it wouldn't get any better.
Yeah, it's a good episode. I like how the makeup on this guy's getting like.
Yeah,
It actually kind of looks awesome.
Ghostbusters.
You tell they spent money.
You reminds me of Buckaroo Banzai a little bit.
I've never seen that.
What's it?
I know they talked about it in Ready Player One, and it offended me. Because
Ooh,
That's Steven Spielberg connected.
what's going on here?
he's got some kind of interdimensional monster or something powers.
Damn,
He's being like possessed by that.
he just blew up everything right there, except for Lea Thompson.
Well, he wants to fuck. He wants
Yeah.
to take her with him to fuck in the different dimension. You see,
Hell
even
yeah.
in different dimensions, they know that Lea Thompson's hot.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Good makeup. That guy's got a creepy face to like put like
How does not
prosthetics
get
on.
like trilogy? This movie.
Honestly, I would have loved to see.
People ages,
That would have been
they
awesome
know.
to see a second movie, and then like Lea Thompson goes to Duckworld with him.
Is
That would be the second one.
That
She's
would
in
be
she's stuck in
honestly
Duckworld.
that would be kind of a fun movie.
She's stuck in Duckworld. She's got to get back there.
That'd be a fun
You know,
movie.
this feels like a little bit Mad Max.
Yeah, like that. Dude, that guy's awesome.
plane.
That part's so cool. The plane part.
Let's think about what's going on though.
There's a chase. That feels some Mad Maxian vibe. Yo.
Howard sucks at
It's a little
piloting.
bit like the Rocketeer too.
This fucking bird can't fly for shit.
With the guy from Half Baked.
I guess that's the joke because it's like ducks can't fly, really, right?
Oh, that's like the weird hidden like it's meta.
It's penguins.
Meta, bro.
I don't think ducks can fly that well.
Ducks.
Quack. Quack. Where's some Mighty Ducks
Quack.
references?
Quack.
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 Quack. Quack.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, yeah.
Really?
I think no one's really making any duck references
Yeah,
after
he
that
eats
guy
those
got
fucking
arrested
chips
for
or not,
meth.
Doug. Really? Like I can't look at them.
I say you
anymore.
just throw them out.
No, can I eat them?
Hope
Bro-
you eat that, bud.
Oh,
But
look.
on the podcast, you want Think the listeners
Are they expired?
Crunching and munching.
Aren't they
I
expired?
literally got these like 2 days. I'm not even doing. I got these 2 days ago.
I've seen
At
those for
Jersey
weeks.
Mike's.
And they're already stale.
Yeah, that could be.
Let me see. Let me just see the expiration date.
Let me see it.
Yeah, what's the flavor?
January
paper?
1st, 2019. Bro, we got like a couple. We got more.
You only got a few months on this.
We got
What
more.
is this?
It's a blunt.
Little shish berry in there.
It's got a bunch of different weeds in it. Who knows?
Little weed salad.
Yeah, we came up with our own slap shop idea. It's a slap grinder. You smash it and it grinds up your weed. As
Oh,
you
like
do it.
slap chop. That's awesome.
I think they have.
People
you
use
just use
that.
a slap shop for it. People use it. Yeah.
Yep,
exactly.
I've
That's
seen
right.
that.
People use that. You can, yeah, because
Alright,
it is a nerve
alright,
grinder.
Hold up.
There's like a nerve grinder attachment to
Doug.
it or something.
Think of
People use that.
the newest weed technology you can right now. Go.
Big
Like
dab type
dab,
rigs, like that
electronic
E-rig
stuff,
for
yeah.
dabs.
Or even like 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 the vape type stuff. That's like the only like the new stuff. It's not much new than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also, you know what's funny? The dab culture's died down hard.
I don't know about that.
You know, I was even talking about your friends with that. They were talking about that. How like they haven't had dabs in a long time.
Well, they can't find it. But I
I
feel
get,
like
yeah, but that's a
in
good
legal
example
states-
of it, though, man. That's a good. No, yeah, of course, in legal states, that's a good example of like
Well,
you were getting it here because there's demand for it because it was like a new
I
in
wonder.
thing. Now that's sort of done. Like even
Well,
you look at
you're right about
Wonderland,
that.
like the head shop we go to. I
wonder-
was noticing their rigs are just always there, always the same ones, and they're not moving
I
them.
wonder.
I was noticing that. Like I remember at one
Well-
point, yeah, I don't think people are dabbing anymore. Like
No, people are, but legal
I don't
states
think so.
are.
I think people
Legal
are just
states.
using carts, man. I think most of the people are using carts.
I hope not. Because dabbing is so much better. So much better. Exponentially times better. If you dab, I'm going to do a fucking dab. Fuck
I mean, it's a different thing.
that shit. I'm going to do a dab right here. Prove all y'all wrong.
It's a different thing. It's a little hard. It's a little too heavy for most people. So they like
It is.
A lot of people like
It's not, you can't, it's not very accessible.
You know what I think the future of weed is?
What?
no weed at all.
You know, like a nicotine patch.
They have those. They do have those in dispensaries.
Yeah,
Dang,
patches.
man.
Yeah.
They have, like, lips,
Man, every
THC,
idea I
lip
think I have,
balm, man,
Topicals,
lotion.
Every
yeah.
fucking idea. I
Dude,
think
lip,
I-
what else? They have, like, yeah, exactly. Like,
What are you, Mark Cuban over here?
Alright, has anyone done this idea before? Chew toys that also function as facial hair for dogs.
Yes. I think so. I can find that. Let's see.
Do you think I could go on Shark Tank and have them like help
That'd
me?
be adorable. Give the dog a little mustache. People would eat that shit right up, man.
That's my idea. That's like the original idea I have.
People would eat that shit up.
I don't know how you'd get in place like that. Always, these dogs are.
At Petco.
What do you mean? Like it's attached to them, but it's a toy? They don't want that. They rip it off them. Dogs are smart. It's not gonna stay on them.
No. You're missing the point.
A dog
It's a
beard.
chew toy. It's a chew toy that also functions as a novelty facial hair toy at the same time. So it has to be material that doesn't like rip apart and get all over your floor and like.
So like when they're
fall
chewing it,
apart.
it looks like the dog has a
It
mustache
exists.
or like a
It
beard or
exists.
something.
Alright, put it this
Yeah.
way.
Oh, it does exist. That's kind of funny. At least if
That's not even real.
It chews in their mouth?
That's a 3D
No, it's real.
Photoshop thing.
It's no, it's real. It chews in their mouth. They like hold it like this, and it like stays on them. But who knows if they hold it upside down or this way? It's not gonna really look like a beard always. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of ideas, man. Here's another one. There's a Santa one here.
Fuck.
Oh wow, that's ridiculous that they have that. They have that exact idea.
Yeah, your ideas
Crazy.
taken there. I remember, you know, Tom had a good idea. I remember one point, and but I don't think I've ever really seen it. But it was good. He had this idea where it was like, you know, a lot of people dip their Oreos. He had this idea where it's like an Oreo, like it's like, you know, how you dip your
Holder.
Oreos, but your fingers get wet.
Yeah.
So it was like it kind of like holds the Oreo and you dip it,
I
but
swear
the
they
holder
have that.
itself is edible.
Maybe I'm just. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, like a
Ooh.
ring pop.
Yeah, like the
Yep.
holder itself is like maybe like a
Or
really
a
solid,
dipstick, like
or just a
dipstick.
really solid, maybe it's chocolate, really solid chocolate, or really solid, or just a really solid
Ooh.
cookie.
Yo,
You know, like-
think about this.
Like a really hard Oreo shell, like something
Yo,
like that.
Look at that.
We should bring back Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos are still there.
Are they?
they're not.
I think
They're not-
so.
They're out of production.
I don't think so. You can buy Dunkaroos right now. on Amazon from Canada. I guess they're only in Canada.
Are Gushers still around?
Surge is not around.
You know what we need is like more 24-hour places for people that don't live in cities. You know what I'm talking about, Doug?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, what are your options right now?
Wait, for what are you talking about?
If you want to get something.
Quick check in Wawa.
Quick
right,
check 'em out.
exactly. Garbage.
There's a good amount of stuff there, though.
Garbage.
Pudding
It's
Pops
crap.
don't exist anymore. Wonder
It's
Balls.
crap.
Remember those Disney
Oh,
Wonder
Wonder
Balls?
Balls
are awesome.
Those don't exist. That's
Dude,
not
don't
a
you
thing.
think they should be like a Grubhub type standard for shit like you can get now?
That'd be cool.
Doritos 3D doesn't exist anymore. Remember those?
Right.
Like
Like,
Trios 3D.
Doug,
That's gross.
there's a need.
Oh, the colored ketchup
we
doesn't
Fill
exist.
it.
That's
Like, we should
good.
be
That
able
colored
to come
ketchup
up
is
with,
so
like,
gross.
Like an option, an alternative for it.
They
What are
have
you
to
talking
stay up
about?
all night though, man.
What? Surge?
True, sir. Yeah, we actually need some search for this.
Don't you think, Pete? Like, there's a
What?
market for this
For what?
time slot
For what?
of like a fucking
Grubhub.
like all the shit that's closed right now.
No, I actually don't think so because I don't think it's like a smart
Is
time to
not
be open.
enough?
No, because it's like look at like even restaurants they'll close sometimes one day a week because it's like it's just it costs money to stay open. It costs money to like so it's like right now it's 2:00. Who the fuck are you getting? You're not gonna get that many people.
If you're
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
on a college campus, maybe. If you're like on a place where you know,
Well, I know this. I know like a lot of pizza places that are like in a bar scene or like a college
Yeah.
scene. Like they'll like pizza places.
Stay
They'll like literally like
till
they'll just like stay
1:30.
open. No, they'll just
Exactly.
like judge it by how people are coming in or
Yeah,
out.
true.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, if people are
True.
coming in at 2:30, they're gonna stay open. You know what I mean?
it's true.
But yeah, I mean, right around now, you're not getting a lot of business even around here. People are asleep.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like non-cities, like you're saying, Lee, like you'll have like some people. It's like probably gonna be more money
Even at
to
the city, what's open? Just pizza places, right? Besides from
Yeah.
Wawa, which they don't have. Besides from I guess 7-Eleven, right? And Dwayne Reed, like what is
I
open?
wonder, like what.
I mean, there's
what
no
is
restaurants open,
It? No, I know legit restaurants. Well, yeah, like pizza shops,
and even pizza
Chinese-
shops. Not all of them.
Chinese restaurants.
Not all
maybe.
pizzas. No, I don't think so.
No,
No.
I'm sure you'll find like some shitty Chinese restaurant open. Maybe not though.
I mean, you're probably right. There's probably something, but it's like, I mean, definitely some 24-hour diners I know that exist, or some places
Yeah.
like there are some 24-hour restaurants for sure, but there's still a lot that's closed. The one cool thing I remember Dave was talking about in the city that I thought was a great idea, which I'm just surprised it hasn't like broke out to other places, is it was a cookie delivery service.
Oh, that does sound cool.
And it was like at night, and it was like it's like
It's 24 hours.
like these big cookies too. Like the big cookies,
The big
those ones that are like almost like the size of like a small plate.
size of your freaking head. Eat a cookie the size of your freaking
Yeah,
face.
why is that not being done with like pizza or some shit?
What do you mean?
Like, there's no option to get pizza right now.
Oh,
It's
Domino's.
called Insomnia Cookies, by the way. That's the name of the place.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, you don't think there's like enough people that would want that right now?
They stay open till 3 a.m. That's when they close.
Like, you don't think there's enough people that want pizza? At, like,
I think
the same
3 a.m.
amount
is
of
a
time?
late time, but
I guess it's not.
Around here,
I
not
guess
as
it's
much,
not a
but like
dense enough population.
that's the thing. Like if you're in a city or college area, like yeah, you could do that. I bet there are places.
well, I
that-
mean, hold on. Like,
Take
I mean, here's the
advantage.
thing: it's like
This villain's a lot like the Green Lantern villain.
I mean, I can tell you this right now. We have a bunch. We have like a bunch of IHOPs in the distance, which are 24/7. We have a couple
Nice.
diners that are 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm
We-
gonna go there. Right
There's a
now.
McDonald's like not far from here,
Oh,
that's 24
do they
hours. So
deliver?
it's like
24
there are
If-
still like
if you
24-hour options.
Does IHOP deliver?
No. On DoorDash is probably closed because you gotta get someone to do it. Nah, yeah.
Is there anything like that delivers right now?
No.
I mean, IHOP is open, but
Uber Eats.
it's not that. It's not like I want. At this time. Also, you don't want to fucking move and go anywhere, unless you're coming from the bars. That's usually who's going there.
Yeah.
People who are already out.
You get Uber Eats, doesn't that deliver?
Yeah, but not now. You gotta get a delivery guy. That's the thing is that all revolves around someone who's out driving, and right now it's two.
No one's
so it's-
driving exactly. Well, they all have drones for that, man.
Yeah.
Drones don't care. Man, drones don't give a fuck
Well, yeah,
what time
they'll
it
have
is.
robots, so then like they could just like
Yeah.
turn on the store just for that. Or
Drones
whatever.
won't give a fuck, man. Give us some robots.
Jesus, this movie drag on.
Yeah, it's goddamn. It's another 15 minutes. Are you kidding?
Yeah,
me?
it's just.
Are you kidding
Well, I
me?
know this. It's like I know like there's an
What can you
extended.
possibly
Well,
do?
there's an
here?
extended music scene at the end, which I do like.
Still, though, what can you possibly do? Another 15 minutes of Howard?
Actually, this part's kind of cool. Right here with the big like monster coming. This part's coming up is all right.
Really?
Drone
Oh, I'm gonna think
soda.
of Drone Soda? Drone Soda's a good soda company.
Drone soda.
Drone Soda, I like that.
That's a good name for a soda company,
Right?
for sure.
I like that.
Oh shit! Stop motion.
Yeah, it's some awesome. That's why it's funny. I do like this part too. It looks cool. It's like a big monster.
I like that fucking Tim Robbins in this goddamn movie.
This is like what was
This
in.
cast is awesome.
This is like what was in that like pedophile guy. And I guess hey, it's kind of true to life. There's a monster inside that guy.
You know what this reminds me of? The creature in Star Wars.
Men in Black. It looks like that Men in Black
The
guy.
monster in Star Wars.
It looks exactly like the Men in Black
Yeah.
guy. No. Look at it. It looks like the Men in Black guy that he shoots. Remember, like Will Smith is like, he does this test where all these things pop up and he has to shoot the little girl. It looks like one of these guys that's hanging off the.
fuck.
It's hanging off the thing.
Exactly.
And he's like, "Oh, my man over there is doing
Bro.
pull-ups."
Yeah,
It looks a lot like that.
that
This
is-
thing looks awesome.
You know what also looks like? A sand crab.
Dude, this is great. ILM, I guess, probably did this because it's George Lucas, but this looks really cool, and that's probably why you think it looks like Star Wars because, like you're talking about the big thing that Luke has to fight when he gets stuck into the. What is
It's got
that?
scorpion hands.
It's not the Sarlacc monster. What is it called?
It's if it kills a pig guy.
Yeah, the Gamorrean guard.
Pig guard.
Oh, that's a cool monster.
Yeah, dude, this looks awesome.
No, but you're right. That is actually exactly the thing that they have in Men in Black. that
Yep.
he shoots.
Oh, you're right.
That's like hanging off the thing. My man doing
You're
pull-ups
right,
over there.
man. Weird. That's like the claymation version of that.
Yeah, it's
That's
like they took it
cool.
from that. Maybe that was a little nod.
Yeah, this movie is like pretty good actually.
Well, it's funny. It's like it's slogged for a little bit, but it's like this part gets good. Is like cool and fun to watch, and then like the music scene at the end is kind of fun.
It's like the first 10 minutes and the last.
It feels almost
15
like a video
minutes.
game movie.
It's funny that this like monster can like push things with his claw without a thumb.
Yeah.
What? And it's like a corn.
You know what reminds me of a little bit? Starship Troopers.
A little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit. Starship Troopers is more like a parody and like a social commentary thing.
Oh shit.
This is all
Oh,
trash.
yeah.
Nice. Does he kill them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say it really sucks. Like whenever I see Ghostbusters now, and I go to click it, thinking it's the Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray one, it's not.
So speaking of this is new
Yeah.
news. This is
It's
news.
been replaced.
This is new news from a few days ago that Dan Aykroyd leaked. They're in the works of a movie for the old dudes, for Bill Murray, him and Ernie Hudson. Obviously no Harold Ramis because he's dead, but so there's Ghostbusters 3 is in the works.
Weird.
It's kind of weird, especially I guess just because it's like they know Ghostbusters is a property that works, and they just had a miss. With the obviously they had a miss.
You know what a really awesome movie would be? Is that all the male Ghostbusters have to kill off all the female
That'd
Ghostbusters.
be
that'd be
awesome.
great,
It'd be
man,
like,
yeah.
give 'em like a.
And the whole movie is like not about fighting ghosts.
They're
it's
fighting
about
the old-
murdering all these women.
Killing Leslie Mann.
and trying to retake the franchise.
And what's her name?
They kind of take them out one by one, so it's like and they
Yeah.
all know it's coming, so they have to like start hiding
Yep.
one by one.
And the ghost they're fighting is like the ghost of like this franchise being good.
And then when they die, their ghosts come after the Ghostbusters, and they have to like take out those.
Oh,
ghosts.
that's like
That's the second half of the movie.
Exactly, second half,
Yeah.
exactly. Like where you like, damn, them bitches was easy to kill, or no, maybe that be like, damn that big black lady was really tough, but the other bitches were fucking easy.
Actually that'd be kind of cool.
By the way, I want to introduce our new sponsor, Sun Chips. Just-
Yeah, fuck yeah, garden salsa.
I don't support that.
Hell
Yeah,
you,
you
man.
crack open that bag and pass it around.
As a sponsor, I will not support.
You're gonna hear that crunch. You're gonna hear that sun crunch. This is a crunch of the
It's
sun.
also
Put it up close to the mic.
it's
It'd be like a full chip bite there, right up close.
That's some good shit right there, man. I'm not joking. You want
No,
sun
no,
chips?
thank you at all.
You want sun chips?
Never want
do
any
you
sun
have,
chips ever.
Do you ever have Cookie Crisp?
Yeah, Cookie is fucking awesome.
I'm good on sun chips for life.
I miss like cereal being just like desserts in milk.
Oh, it still is.
Like you can get like Cocoa Puffs or Fruity Pebbles.
They still have all those, man. And then now they have like added marshmallows to them and shit.
Take out this Oh man, Ducky's gonna save the day.
Oh shit, that's a pretty awesome prop.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, dude, because more of these things are coming, man. Oh man,
This is like the Avengers where he has to just
shut down a portal, or like every movie that has
you
a
have to
portal
destroy a portal
nowadays.
before the aliens come through it.
Every movie has portals now.
Yep.
Like these big
All those
So I guess
comic
this
book
is
movies
a,
evolve into that same
um,
fucking story.
precursor.
No, not a cliche. It's a
Precursor to the trend.
it's a format or template or
Yeah,
Formula.
yeah.
you could just tell it's a worn out idea, even here.
It is like a formula. It's like the end of the world formula.
Yeah, well, it's just a cool like look because it's like this cyclone that goes up. It looks cool. Howard. And it seems easy to think
You know
of.
what a really good movie is? The Gate. I
Yeah.
like that movie a
Oh, I
lot.
like that a lot. Yeah, that's a good intro to horror movie for kids and for people like like Gremlins.
Is that the one with the eyes?
Zombies in it.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, that is the movie with the eye in the
Awesome.
hand.
Zombies
That
in it a
movie's
little bit.
so
Yeah. I love that
good.
movie. Yeah, it's so good. It's such a great movie.
Oh man, who's it? The sister's so hot in that too.
Yeah, but I love that movie too. Yeah,
I
like,
remember
the,
being
Gate,
like in love with that
the
girl.
Gate, Gremlins. I'll even throw in some Stranger Things. Those are good intro to horror movies.
Steven Dorff is the main character.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. I gotta-
But there is a zombie. It's like this like weird repairman that gets trapped in the wall and dies, and he comes back as a zombie in the wall and steals the best friend, like grabs him through it.
I remember really liking the sister. It's funny on the IMDb she doesn't look that great.
What a good Tim Robbins reaction.
Oh, the sister kind of
I
looks.
don't know
like,
why, but like this
the
movie
girlfriend.
reminds me of Guardians of the Galaxy a little bit.
I could see that.
Just to where like all the characters and personalities don't feel like they're a superhero team or anything. They're just like random fucking people.
Here's the song sequence.
You can tell she's definitely playing the guitar.
Yeah, this was a Prince ripoff.
Unless something she's not playing the guitar there.
Sheila E. I don't know if you like ever saw like in Prince's band plays just drums,
Really?
stand up drums. Yeah.
This is definitely like that song.
Do you hear like the drummer's like dancing and playing the drums?
Is that guitar?
Yeah.
Think any of these women are playing their instruments?
Yeah, because remember they all had to like learn their instruments. They probably all actually are just like musicians because they didn't need to be in the movie. She actually had to learn how to play guitar, probably just for like the formations for some reason. I guess because George Lucas cares about the wrong thing always.
Yup.
You
He always cares about the wrong
I'd say-
thing.
We need to learn
how
Like there's this shot of like him in the prequels and like Star Wars where he's like going, he's like worrying so hard about picking out the stupidest character ever. Like that's in like this diner scene. Like why does he give a fuck about picking out some CG character?
If
Like
he doesn't probably not feel a little bit like Michael J. Fox.
I think they wanted that from Back to the Future. Probably because look, he's
And-
got that same outfit.
And would you say that?
Look at the outfit. He's got the outfit that Michael J. Fox has
and
when he's
would
back.
you say that Tim Robbins is
A faggot. Nice. This is also like Michael J. Fox at the solo.
Yep.
the Clowny Clown Time guy? Willard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Isn't Robbins supposed to be in prison?
Yeah, I think so. I think they just let him out for the
Crispin
show.
Glover.
Yeah, where's his appearance? He's playing with the beak. Little ass on him. Lea Thompson.
You think that's the sound level?
What, for this guitar part?
No, the ass shots.
No. She actually do a split.
Lea Thompson can do anything she puts her mind to, man.
This movie feels a lot like that Super Mario's Brother movie.
Better. But that movie makes me feel uncomfortable. This one doesn't really give me that vibe.
No, this movie makes me uncomfortable,
you're
not in the same way as a Mario movie.
Pete, you're comfortable with this?
I'm completely comfortable with this movie.
You're comfortable with this?
I'm 100% comfortable with this duck, playing guitar,
guitar solo with a duck.
fucking
man.
this duck.
This is fine.
This choreographed dance right there.
Yeah.
I think they should do another song. I think there should be an encore. If you had asked me. Everyone else in the crowd agrees.
You know what it feels like? They're
Oh,
performing
no, they
for
gotta fuck, though.
like an
Him and Lea
alien,
gotta
like
fuck.
an alien audience. You hear that?
Yeah.
Confirmed it.
He's a duck from outer space. It is true. Oh, wow. That's how they ended it?
So you never get to go home?
You were great. Oh, no. He doesn't want to go home anymore. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, he has Lea Thompson
He's
to
letting
fuck
Lea fuck.
whenever he wants.
Yes.
He's got some good pussy here.
It's true. He wants to go
I think that's
crazy.
what it's all about.
Yeah, her daughters are pretty hot too.
Yeah, it's true.
That's Howard the Duck. Have a good one, guys.
Groundhog Day.
Later, boys.
Wait, what about Groundhog Day? What about it?
Yeah, happy Groundhog's Day.
Oh man.
That wasn't a bad one.
Hey, when did this movie come out?
86. See ya.